What's up, guys? Let me just put this on. Yo, man, I'm doing something a little bit different today. The reason why I'm doing something different, man, I've been pretty sick last couple of weeks. I mean, I'm talking with a lisp, swallowing joy and all this. So, because I'm not gonna be able to make it for the weekend, I thought I'd go live. And what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna play some raw beats, man. I'm just gonna go through, you know what I mean, just for us just to hang out. You got any questions, you got anything like that, just put them in, I'll answer it, you know what I mean. We just hang out, man, just have ourselves a session. I'm gonna be playing some beats here on the SP404 while I'm loading some raw beats, man, on the MPC, man. That's what I'm gonna be doing, just playing some jams, playing some beats, you know, talk about how we sort of come to make beats and all that sort of stuff. So you know what I mean, just jamming, man, just jamming for a little bit. Let's see, I might be on here for about half an hour, I'm really not too sure. Look, man, I'm pretty sure some of these beats are gonna be really shit, maybe, you know what I mean? Some of them will be real good. But hey, man, you know, that's a bit of the learning curve. Maybe we can critique it. Maybe we can talk trash a little bit of my beats too, man, you know what I mean, if they're not that good. You know, forgive me for wearing my poncho right here, man. It's just, it's freezing in my house, man. I think I'm coming down with a fever, man. So before I'm completely bedbound, I thought I'd just go live, man. So forgive me if I slur, forgive all that shit, man. You know what I mean? Let me just have a look here. Yeah. You know what I mean? All right, man. So, sorry, I'm just fiddling a little bit with this. There we go. West Los Angeles, huh? That's good, man. That's good. I'm from the western suburbs out here. Yeah, Ponchos, man. Ponchos is where it's at. I actually picked this up out there in Anaheim, man. One of the swap mates out there, man. While I was visiting some family and stuff. This is just a chilled out beat, man. Alright, man. Let me change this up a little bit, man. So this beat here, man, is called Category. Alright, sometimes you just come up with some silly names and shit, but it doesn't matter. It's all good. Big beats, you know what I'm saying? Big beats, man. That's right. I've heard this. I've heard this playing in a big room. It sounds good. Yes, I am working on some SP stuff, man. Absolutely, man. Hey, Denver's in the house. Peace, peace. These big drums, man. These big drums are. You make these big drums using lots of reverb, man. Hear that? Thanks, man. Thanks, Jacob. Sorry if I keep hitting the screen here, man. It doesn't show the comments. It's the first time I'm doing it, man. Now I made this beat. I was listening to some rappers from Chile, and they come from like a rock background, you know what I mean, like heavy metal and that. And I think you'll find even like people like Cypress Hill, they tend to make music that's like really heavy and really rough and aggressive, and that's usually because they come from a rock background, you know what I mean. I think a lot of us beat makers can't help making music like we grew up listening to, you know what I mean? It's cool, man. Let me phase that out a little bit. Gotta fade that out. back to our chilled out thing, man. I'll just load up something else, eh? So with the folders here, man, I got folders and give my SD card according to the style of beat that it is, man. So if I make a beat and the beat's mellow, something like this, I you know what I mean, I put it in the mellow folder, man. That way, I mean, you never know. I mean, look at me now. I'm just making some live music, you know what I mean, playing some live shit. And I know where to go in order to find some chilled out music, find some more hype music, find some MC shit in case I'm, you know, at a party, or you know what I mean, you're at a cypher, you're kicking it with some friends and people want to rap. You got a folder dedicated to that stuff, you know what I mean? So yeah, man, that's really helped, man. That's really helped for sure. Putting together folders according to where I find myself, you know what I mean? If I'm showing people new stuff, you know what I mean, I'm meeting somebody, you want to make that first impression, this is something that I do, man. I got a folder that I know I got some of my bangers, you know, some of the ones that I've gotten good responses for. And so what I do is, in there, I'll go ahead and I'll put in the beats that I get good responses. That way I get that good first impression. But not today, man. Today's raw as fuck. Like I said, I'm feeling sick. And I'm not gonna make it this weekend, man. So I thought I'd just do something live, play some beats, talk about beats, you know what I mean? Discuss, have a good time, man. Appreciate it if you share it too, man. I mean, I don't know, I just picked right now because my daughter's out now. Alright, let's see. Alright, let's see what disaster we have here. Let's see now. Patience, man. Cheers, man. Thanks for that. Yeah, you know what? I've been getting good feedback, man. A lot of people out there are learning and learning a lot, which was the whole point. You know what I mean? So we can fast track ourselves, man. Fast track our learning, you know what I mean? Thanks, Michael. Thanks, appreciate that. Now, if you can't tell, hear these fucking drums? I'm old school, man. That's why I love sample-based music. It's probably why I smoke too, man. It's still old school, old mentality, man. Now hear this? Hear those drums? That big snare? That, without a doubt, was because I was listening to a lot of Dilla. Dilla would have some sensible kicks and hi-hats, and then that snare would come in and it would just destroy the room. It was so fucking big and it had like such a hard crack to it. It was fucking beautiful, man. It was beautiful. So no doubt this is what I was trying to emulate. And here's the thing, man. I was having a discussion with this kid. This kid was emailing me, or this person was emailing me. And we were discussing, you know, like, I was trying to tell him, don't be too proud, man. Like, if there's somebody that, hey, what's up, Miles? If there's somebody that you really like, man, if you like hit rock style, if you like whoever it is, man, if you dig their style, listen to the music and try to copy. Yeah, that's right. I said it, man. I said it. Try to copy their drum patterns. Try to copy their arrangements, not for the purposes of claiming it as your own. No, come on, man. You can't do that shit. That makes you a biter. But for the purposes of learning, you gotta put your mind inside them. You gotta see what they saw, touch what they touched, man. Touch what they touched. That's a bit fucking silly. But hey, man, you gotta do what they did, man, and you'll begin to empathize. You'll begin to mold yourself into the mindset that they would have had. And you know, just stick to it. Of course, you start developing your own things. You don't want to be exactly like Pete Rock. I don't want to be exactly like Dilla. You know what I mean? Of course not, man. They are who they are, man. You know what I mean? And you make shit like this. You know what I mean? This doesn't sound like Dilla, but it's Dilla inspired. You know what I mean? How about this? All right. How about this, man? I'm gonna play the samples. How about that? Sounds good? Actually, that's probably more interesting. I'll play the samples. Hey, if you know the sample, put it up there, you know what I mean? Let others remix it, do whatever. If you got Shazam, get your Shazam ready. You might pick up the sample. I'm just loading them up. This is real mellow, man. I put that out on the mix, man. If you haven't checked out that mix, man, check it out. It's on my YouTube, man. YouTube's been fantastic to me, man. Hey, man, quick question. If you're around, quick question. When you guys click on my videos, yeah, is it advertising that's coming up? Is there advertising coming up? I'll answer that question in just a second, mate. If there's any advertising coming up, that's fucking bullshit, man. Because my channel's not monitored. No ads. Good. I haven't activated that shit, man. I don't want to be distracting. I'm kind of like, so I can make $5. It's all good, man. Relax. You know what I mean? You can keep the $5 or whatever it is. It's all good, man. I got a job. Hey. Hey, Miles, what was the name of that cat you just spoke about? It's a new school cat. Look, man, the truth is, when it comes to new school cats, knowledge. You say, what do I think about it? I don't even know who he is, man. Like, the thing is, man, the music I listen to is, we got a channel out here in Melbourne called PBS, which is it's currently using that instrument, trying to keep away from stuff. I'm curious if you have used the 2000 XL. I haven't actually used the 2000 XL, but I have sat in many sessions where they have used it, and the sound of the 2000 XL is fantastic. It's fantastic. I'll check out Knowledge's stuff, right? I'll check out his stuff. Look, man, old school, new school, don't matter to me, man. What matters to me is if it feels good. You know what I mean? You know, I don't mind what it is. Like I was saying, we got a channel here in Australia called PBS. It's like a history channel. You know what I mean? And it plays history, rockabilly, history, jazz from like particular places. You know what I mean? It plays, all, you know, whatever it is, blues, all that sort of stuff. And I like listening to that because I get to hear what they were listening to and what influenced them, and I try to apply that in my beat making to keep it diverse. You know what I mean? And it also trains your ears for sampling, man. You know what I mean? You hear a mad sound, you hear a mad thing there, and you're like, oh shit, I need to sample that, so I keep my ear out for it. All right. Hold up. Let's have a look here. Let's play these samples. All right, man. Here we are. Raw. Let's check them out. Holy moly, we live. So that's one sample right there. All right, we got that one. Let's check this out. Sounds good. Sounds good. All right, what else? Alright, man, let's jump into it. Let's see, what have we created? Let's see what we've created. Boom-bap. Let's speed it up a little. That's 89. 80, sorry, 88, this is 89. I do like Mad Lib. I do like Mad Lib. Low Finesse, all them fellas, man. I like all musicians, man. I don't really put out too many opinions, man. They've been doing it way longer, man. They know what's going on, man. They know what's going on. Cheers, man. You're welcome. You're welcome, man. Now I know that when I made this beat, got a few more. Now I know when I was making this beat, I was listening to Nas, Illmatic. I've listened to that album a million times, man. Sometimes I just listen to an album over and over and over and over again, man. I just don't get sick of them. Alright. Hey, if you ever performing for some people, take your tracks out slowly. And then fade out, nice and slow. Slow and easy. Don't worry too much about these bad boys. Let's see now, what else we got? Hanging out, jamming. If you gotta go, go. If you wanna come back, it's all good. Hey man, you gotta stick with the times. Can I? Here's something, man. Here's something I want to discuss. Check this out. I got a theory. All right? And here's my theory. I think that us beat makers, us postmodern beat makers, the fellas that came after the golden era. We have an inescapable curse when we make boom bap music. That is, that it is, thanks Funky Monkey. I think that no matter who you are, if you're making boom bap and you play it to somebody, they are always gonna say, oh man, you sound like Peter Rock. You sound like Dilla. You sound like Lord Finesse. You sound like Madlib. You sound like DJ Premier. And some of us take offense to that. Early on when I was beat making, I would take offense to it. And here's why I don't anymore. It's my opinion that the boom bap, the style of music that we know as boom bap, was created by these people. They designed the blueprints for us to make music. You know what I'm saying? They painted the landscape that we play in now. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's inescapable. I think it's already a given. You know what I mean? Absolutely. That's the sound of hip hop though. Absolutely. But saying to somebody, hey man, your music sounds like Pete Rock and we're making boom bap, saying that to somebody is tantamount to saying to somebody, hey man, your painting looks like somebody who used paint to paint it. It's like, fuck it. Of course it does. That's the medium that we use. You know what I mean? That's what it takes. That's how you do it. But what you paint is vastly different. You know what I'm saying? And that's in the eye of the beholder, man. Beautiful for you, beautiful for me. Ugly for you, ugly for me. You know what I mean? That's what I think, man. So that's my 2 cents, man. If people will say that to you, just tell them, look, it's the sound of hip hop. It's inescapable. But I'm doing it my way. You know what I'm saying? Alright. Alright. Let me play this sample. This beat might be shit. Let's have a shit, the sample died. Is that all I used? That's all I used, man. Just those two, right? Just those two. Now, I also like RZA. I like the RZA. Now, one thing that I liked about the RZA was that his pitch was unorthodox. It was off. I haven't had musical training. My ear's not trained to pick up on G and minor and fuck, I don't know what else, right? I can't pick them out. It's attuned to the hip hop I'd listen to, and a lot of time it was offbeat. Voices in there. You know what I mean? Alright. Look, man, to get this style of swing, what you need to do is listen to this hi-hat. It comes in like reggae. It goes dun, 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 dun. When you do that, you create that bob, that bob. Peace, man. Cheers, man. See, and that's the thing, man. So I started YouTubing, and with the intention of just putting the knowledge out there. Oh, 6 a.m. in Germany. Rise and shine, Germany. Hey, man, I started making these YouTube videos, but it gets to a point, man. It gets to a point where it starts to feel like work. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta put in the work, and I get that. And I get that, man. Yeah, thanks, man, thanks. But I always intended, my intention was always, Los Angeles in the house. My intention was always to just get all the knowledge that I've had, that I've learned off my friends, you know, people I've met, put it on YouTube, put it really thoroughly, man, and not worry about shit, what videos am I gonna be making in a year, you know what I mean? None of that shit, just like put all the knowledge out there. People need to learn, you know what I mean? People want to contribute, so put it all out there. But I gotta tell you guys, when I'm done, I already feel like I put like most of my knowledge and everything out there. Once I'm done, man. You know what I mean? I'll be done. I'll put the YouTube aside, man. You know what I mean? The knowledge will remain there. Will be there for beat makers to find if they're digging for the knowledge. But I don't want to take people along for a ride, man. You know what I mean? Making silly videos and shit like that are irrelevant. You know what I'm saying? I want to keep it relevant. If you show up to the channel, you get the knowledge that you need. I'll keep uploading some beats and having some fun with it. But once, you know, it's like a personal trainer. You know what I mean? If I train you to lose weight, eventually I have to step out, man. You know what I mean? I have to let you live your life as a person who achieved their goal. If I, that's just like me, if I try to keep YouTubing with videos, you know, that make no sense, then all I'll be doing would be like giving you a workout and then taking you out for dinner and making you eat a shitload afterwards. You know what I mean? That's all, man. Hi yourself, yep, shout out Funky Monkey. I've heard of Funky Monkey before, man. I don't know why that name it's popping out, man. It's popping out to me. Alright, let's keep going. So guys, for those of you who have just jumped on, I'm feeling a little sick. I won't be able to make it this afternoon, man. So I'm just playing some beats, answering some questions, just enjoying our company, enjoying our space. I'm really fucking sick. I've been sick for about 2 weeks. I've had teeth pulled out and all sorts of shit. So it's just about us hanging, alright? Alright, let's keep going. You know what, man? I'm gonna play Hey man, I'm gonna play some mellow shit, alright? Most of the stuff I end up making is like hype and shit, but I like when mellow jams too, you know what I mean? I hope it does, man. I hope they go through those videos. And that's the thing, man. I'm a big advocate. Less is best, man. Less is best. You don't need heaps and heaps and heaps of shit. You just need to find one chest of knowledge, open it up, you got all the tools, and then you go out and do your own thing. You know what I mean? what's this? What's this? What's this? What do we got here? This is just a very basic loop. Let's expect. Hey, do you guys know of any? So I got that guy Knowledge, yeah. You guys know of any other, you know, good beat makers, man? Yourself included, you know what I mean? Just put it up there, man, so that put it up on the comments so that people that watch this video or anything in the future can actually see your names and can follow it. Some fella recommended Knowledge. I'm gonna check out Knowledge, man. What's that? El Roy on SoundCloud. I wanna fucking check you all out, man. For show. El Roy on SoundCloud. I love listening to new beats, man. Yo, if you haven't already, check out this German fella named Flo Files. Alright? I'll show you how to spell it. See if I can find a piece of paper. I got some sandpaper here. Hey, no drama, man. I love sharing, man. It's all good all the time, man. Well, this guy's name is Flo Files. Check this guy out, man. Flo Files. So that's Flo with no W, all one word, and with a Z at the end. If you like jazz type of music, he's a German fella, right? I'm not affiliated with this guy at all. He doesn't know who the fuck I am, you know? Yeah, the German beat scene, yeah, absolutely it is, man. But he's got some killer beats, man. Some killer beats. You know what I mean? Good for rapping, but also just good for listening, man. They got good changeovers. They got a lot of that sort of stuff, man, so it's actually fucking dope ass, man. Alright. How about we change beat? Let me just drop that shit. Miss Boom-bap. Alright, I'll check that guy out, man. Let me write it down. Thanks, man. I'll check him out. You just gave me an idea, man. You know what I'll do next time when I go live? Flow Files, put a set in the sort of the tramway. Yeah, I saw that, man. I saw Flow Files in the tram. Oh my goodness, man. A lot of those cats are fucking on point, man. On point. Fitzroy YouTube, pretty dope. Alright, man, check it out. Hey, listen, I got an idea, man. What I'll do is next time I'm on this thing and doing it live, I'll keep a whiteboard here, man. And I'll write your names down, man, if you want me to check you out, you know what I mean, someone else's. And that way people have a visual to be able to know and take and check things out, man. So I'll do that next time, man. This is me freestyling. This is me freestyling this. The samples. How's the scratch? What do you mean, man? Like, can I scratch on deck? Let me tell you something, man. What that shit? This piece of shit? Fucking people. Hey, you can get that at Target or something, man. Hey, man, I got into hip-hop because of scratching, because of DJing. You know what I mean? My boy bought the SB 1200s. I went to his house. He was in the DJ scene. He's like, look what I got. Oh my God, man. hours upon hours upon hours of fucking records up, man. Just scratching, man. They were the days, man. When I did that, I fell in love, man. I fell in love with hip-hop, dude. Mom, making hip-hop, you know what I'm saying? Making hip-hop. Before that, I was listening to it because of my cousin, you know what I mean? All right. All right, let's play some of these samples. Yeah, let's play some of these samples. All right, sample one, let's have a look. Some of my mellow shit. Next sample. Let's go next one. Squeeze with your mouth. Oh, that's, yeah, doing that shit, dude. That when I'm scratching like that with my mouth and do all that shit, that's because we used to do that as kids, man, in ciphers. I used to be the beatbox guy, and then every now and then I was getting so tired, and I'd get so much saliva build up in my mouth, because dude, you're beatboxing for half an hour straight and shit. So the next guy would start beatboxing and relieve me, and that was a way of me sort of still interacting, you know, is doing the just scratching and shit, man. So I still do that shit, man. I've been doing that since I was like 14 or whatever, man. So, alright. Yeah, on the absolutely, man. That's old school, man. If you see someone scratching like that, it's because they always partake in ciphers, man. I used to beatbox battle and all that sort of shit. I can't beatbox right now. I swear I'd beatbox right now, but I can't do this shit because I had a wisdom tooth pulled out. I'll probably start beatboxing and blow my fucking mouth out and shit. Alright, let's listen to this jam. Let me get my volumes right. Down just a tad. Alright. And then this is a layer on top, you know what I mean? Hear that? Can you still hear the beat? That's because I used to do that reverb thing, man. I used to get my phone and record my drums and shit playing inside of a room, and then I layer them on top. Cause that's something that Dilla used to do, man. Record his drum kits in his room, you know what I'm saying? And judging by those photos, it was a big empty space, a lot of reverb, a lot of echo. You could hear the floorboards, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? The unfortunate thing about using that technique is that you can't speed it up, or else just the loop is 1 cent. You end up stuffing it up, man. Hey man, glad you guys could join me, man. I really appreciate it. Maybe you're driving on your way to work. Maybe you're in Germany and you're freaking knocking the crust out of your eyes and shit. You know what I mean? Yeah, I've done that before, man. We heard that. Hey, you know what? I've made whole beats, man, of just using my vocals, man. You know what I mean? Alright, I'm gonna play a couple more, and then you know, we're gonna start wrapping it up, man. I love music, man. I love music. You know what I mean? Hey, man, drink up, smoke up, man. Just enjoy the vibes. I'll play some mellow shit just for you, my man. I love music, man. I love music. For real, music has got me through a lot, man. Music has got me through a lot, man. You know what I mean? Not that I was out there shooting up blocks or anything like that. You know what I mean? But we all have our difficulties, you know what I mean? The music stood there for me, man. You know what I mean? Kept me sane and shit, man. Not offing myself or whatever, man. Hey, peace to those people out there who have unfortunately killed themselves, man. Peace to Rene, you know what I mean? Shout outs to my boys. It's unfortunate, man. Alright. Let's keep that mellow shit cracking. Let's have a look now. Oh. See the double hi-hats? Stop. Let's listen to that sample. Oh, yeah. Let's just play the fucking beat. Oh, no. Oh, what's going on with you? This is one of them beats, man. It's got so many layers, I don't know what the fuck's going on. Alright, let's check it out here. Come on, my man. Where is that beat? Fuck that beat. Let's finish it off, guys. I appreciate everybody hanging out. You know what I mean? Waking up, putting the music on the TV, just jamming, having a good time, man. Little service announcement. I'm still working on that beat tape. I've just been sick, man. Can't get it done. But it's on its way. I'm gonna be working on that, and you guys are gonna be in the loop. If I work on it, then there's gonna be a video on it, man. So it's all good, man. All right. There's nothing that I do these days that you guys don't come along for the ride, man. I bring everyone along for the ride, man. Thanks, my man. Peace, everybody. Peace. You know what I mean? Put your social up there on the comments, man. Go ahead. You know what I mean? Tell people who you are, man. Thanks for joining in. My first live session, man. I really appreciate you guys being around. My first live session. So peace, man. If you have a suggestion of when's a good time to actually go live, I'd appreciate that too, man. Because the majority of the fellas that listen are in Europe, are in the US. So if there's a good time slot that works for everyone, let me know, man. It's all good, alright, man? Alright, you guys be cool. Peace.